scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, hailing from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 240 pounds, Disco Inferno! He hails from the Bowery fans. This is Raven!
Wrestling fans, Chuck Roberts back along with you again. IWC wrestling action continues here on WBGN, and it happens every single Friday night at 10 p.m. on WBGN. We have a real treat for all your fans in the ring right now. We have the ever so eccentric Disco Inferno taking on Raven. Both these guys with, of course, national and international notoriety, being in WCW, ECW, and Raven being in the WWE for some time. But right now, there's a real treat. Two real heavyweights. Not too long ago, we saw Raven take on the current champion, Jimmy Vegas. Unfortunately, as you can tell, he didn't come in with a belt, so it was a little unsuccessful. But these two guys, believe it or not, as much as Disco likes to speak against the fans do enjoy him, and we appreciate them coming on out here for the fans of IWC. Huge fan favorite is Raven, as he's got fans all around the world, as Disco's now trying to get in ahead. As right now, we see our referee, Christopher, he's got one of those long last names, fans. It's really difficult to pronounce. And that'll speak for itself, as Disco does not like the crowd reaction and is now leaving, in fact.
I didn't come here to be made fun of. I'm a serious professional wrestler.
That could be debated.
So you want to joke around, try to make fun of me, try to make me look like a jerk? Well, all that did was piss me off. Tell you what, Raven, if you think you're so tough, you think you make fun of me like that? Why don't we make this match Raven's rules?
Oh, Raven's rules? Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Ravens rules mean there are no rules. As you can say, obliging to that request is Raven, who is now ready to take on Disco Inferno and have this match commence outside the ring. Oh, stopping right there. Stopping the pace right now is fans. Oh, the action's coming near us. On top of the tables just in front of us is Raven and Disco Inferno. And now becoming one with the tables as Disco's head. The same fate might happen that happened to the post right there. T-Rantula earlier on. We could see a head busted open here, you never know. Into that post, and now fans into a door. This match has so far gone anywhere in the ring. Disco Inferno said, make fun of them. Jumping around. What's dancing, Disco? I need to ask you. When you dance, that's not wrestling. But head first, and now look, pinfalls 2 count anywhere, 2 count only. Ravens rules, no holds barred, pinfalls count anywhere. Bring what you want, do what you want. It's that simple, as both men have and certainly will. Now throwing into the center of the ring, Disco dumps in. Is dumped in, I should say, by Raven. And now headed for higher ground is Disco Inferno. As you see Raven, both these guys are in such great physical condition. This match, fans, could go 20 minutes. This match could go an hour and 20 minutes. As now you can hear this capacity crowd here at the Uniontown VFW getting behind Raven. Turn on, flip on. There he is. There it is. He's got it on.
All right, this is match. We're canceling the Ravens rules.
Wait a second. You can't.
This is going to be a legitimate wrestling match with countouts and disqualifications.
Well, typically, fans, you can't make the rules up as you go, but Disco wants to. And to get a victory, I'm sure Raven will respond in kind and allow the match to stay inside the ring. Fans, I don't think there's any chance of this match staying inside the ring only. As we see some nice academic maneuvering here. This is a wrestling lesson being delivered. Stand-up switch over top. And there's a little paintbrush job on top of the head of Disco Inferno. As now Raven is running around the ring. I got to give the mic to him again.
I'll tell you what. You want to do all that amateur stuff and everything? Let's make this a shoot fight.
A shoot fight? Okay, fans, we've got...
Yeah, shoot fight. No pinfalls, just submission only.
All right, a submission match, if you will, a shoot fight, no pinfalls here. We've gone from a regular match to Ravens rules to an academic match, now to a shoot fight. What's next, fans? Next it'll be a drop no hold, that's what's next. And now an armbar delivered by Raven on top of Disco Inferno. I think you're hard pressed to get a submission out of Disco from an armbar. And now he's got that, does he have the ankle lock submission beginning to be applied? As fans, I think we're about to be graced once again by Disco Inferno.
I want to keep this thing fair and square and on the level, because I know I'm better than you, Raven. Let's make this a lights-out Texas death match.
All right, we've gone. All right, fans, let's recap. Straight match. Straight up. 2 Ravens rules. Back to a regular match. Then to a shoot fight, and now it's back to Disco.
The rules are simple. If a man is down on the ground, he has 10 seconds to get back up, or he's counted out. It's lights out.
Lights are still on.
You got that? All right.
Well, folks, I have to tell you that a lights-out match is more of a figure of speech. We certainly do not turn the lights out. Don't want to insult any of our fans. I'm sure you recognize that. However, what this means is right now IWC will not sanction this match. If anything happens to these 2 wrestlers, which results in permanent injury, even blow delivered in the center of the ring. 3. Referee's up to 5. Referee's up to 8. This could be it. for Disco. No! And Disco got up at 9. Again, fans, I was saying it's a figure of speech. If something permanent happens to these two guys, WC is not responsible. But now it looks like, once again, fans, this match could change yet again. Disco should have just been my broadcast colleague. It would have been easier.
Look, I don't know. You guys get off thinking that we can just change the rules of the match on the fly, because that's a bunch of crap. The contract says that this match is 1 fall to a time limit. I'm going to give that 1 fall. The time limit ain't going to really matter, because Raven, you made me mad, so that means I'm going to kick your butt.
Well, those are strong words delivered by Disco. As you can tell right now, Raven doesn't look too upset or feel too threatened by the words from Disco Inferno. His fans, we're back. We're not recapping anymore. You've seen it. We're back to a regular 1-fall match. And what you can tell here is the fact that Raven doesn't care what type of match it is. Obviously, playing a poor sport as Disco is, he cares. He wants every advantage he can get, and there's a drop kick right into the quadriceps of Raven, and now Disco getting the upper hand. Fans, trust me, this is all psychological from Disco Inferno. He plays mind games with you and suckers you in like he is right now, as we see a step on a toe hold as he drives his knee into Raven's knee. And now Disco, now he's fine and he's totally okay with the match now that he has the upper hand. Raven now strongly favoring that left knee. Disco Inferno now, and that'll stretch out the hamstring right there. Trust me, this is a big hit to the back of the knee. Trust me, fans, this one's going to get a lot uglier before it gets any better. 1 count only, still a lot of fight left in Raven. Disco Inferno trying to get to the head, and he did a little bit earlier on. So far, he has, one would suggest he's dictated the pace of this match because he's interrupted it about 6 times so far. Step over toe hold, looks like he's setting him up for a figure 4. Old school figure 4 being called by Disco, and there it is. Locked in the center of the ring. This very well could be the beginning of the end for Raven, and it could be the coup de grace that Disco was looking for. The referee's right there checking with Raven, who, trust me, he's no stranger to this maneuver, but this one works. It works for many guys. Certainly 2, and that's a 2 count only. Chris, I'd have to tell the referee this is a submission maneuver, not a pinning combination. The referee feeling it necessary to pin. Of course, this hold originally made famous by Buddy Rogers back in the day, and then, of course, modified by the Nature Boy Ric Flair, Jeff Jarrett, Buddy Landell, and a whole host of others. Turning it over right now and putting the pressure on Disco Inferno's knee is Raven, who now breaks the hold. And fans, as you can tell right there, that pressure on Disco is not half as bad as it is right now on Raven. Crawling over, hopefully maybe trying to get a cover will be Disco right here. Both men are hurt. And now, and there's a leg drop, again on the inner thigh and knee of Raven. Setting him up. Looks like now kicked away. Disco goes hard in the corner, kicked away. Looks like an underhook. The cover, 1, 2, no, and a kick out. 2 count only. A double clothesline. Both men had the same idea in the center of the ring. Double clothesline, bringing both men crashing down to center ring. Both guys are going to have to respond to this 10 count. Should it reach 10, we'll have a draw. Now trying to get over here. They're both getting up. Referee's up to 5. Both men knowing how extremely important it is to get up. Here's a forearm delivered strongly to the back of the neck of Raven. Disco Inferno, he's been in them all type of matches, any type of match in wrestling, he's seen it all. He's held that U.S. title in WCW, multiple titles around the world. Not to mention that the U.S. title was also held by Raven, as well as the hardcore WWE title a number of months ago. Numerous ECW titles. The ECW championship was held by Raven as well. So these guys have been around. They've been in the ring together many times, and they know what each other is capable of. Now bringing a chair into the ring. This isn't a folding chair. This is a wooden and metal chair. Off the ropes, drop toe hold. This first. Head first, lamenting the face of Disco Inferno into that padded seat. Fans, there's a huge depression in the seat right now. It's not from Disco's head, it's from his nose. And now the referee getting rid of that chair. A little bit of Ravens rules, if you will, in this match. The referee letting a little bit of this go. I don't blame him. Referee's probably confused as to what type of match it is. Fans, I don't think I know what type of match it is. And now Raven standing center ring. Right hand delivered. And another one. Drops down Disco. The advantage is switched to Raven. Off the far corner. On the ropes. Drag down clothesline. Again, Raven setting him up. Knee lift. Drops down Disco. And now might be his opportunity to get the victory here over Disco Inferno. Off the far corner, follows him in. There's a big clothesline. Look out. Bulldog delivered. And now the cover. The referee is there. Little out of position. 2 count only. Long 2 count there. Nearly escaping the loss was Disco Inferno to the top rope. Oh, fans, and this one needs no verbal description. Solid right hands to the top of the head on Disco. The fans getting behind Raven. As you can tell, 10 solid shots to the head. And La La Land is Disco. Off to the ropes, catches him, looks, Russian leg sweep. Raven, cardinal mistake, put his head down. Russian leg sweep, soon to be delivered. Or was delivered, I should say. And now Disco sitting up a people's elbow, or a village people elbow with the YMCA off the ropes. Little showboating, elbow drop. Fans, he's got the cover. I think you're hard-pressed to get a victory right here. No. You're not going to beat Raven like that, especially without grape-binding those legs and putting the weight on top of him. Again, off the ropes goes Disco. Reversal. Drop toe hold again. Center ring. Raven looks at him. Sit up. He's going for his own people's elbow. Says forget it with the YMCA off the ropes. Look out. No. Went for a little bit of road dog Jesse James there. Boot to the midsection. Look out. Went for the blockbuster. Catches the boot to the midsection. Center. Turns him around. Boot again. Blockbuster delivered. By Disco. Catch. Caught Raven in the center of the ring. Catches him solidly. 2 count. Just getting that left shoulder blade off of the mat. Raven only 2 inches away from losing this to Disco Inferno. Sends him off, reverses, even flow. The even flow DDT, the 2, he got him.
Here is your winner, Raven.
Fans, the even flow DDT was just too much for Disco Inferno. After all that tomfoolery and shenanigans to start the match, as you can tell, on top was Raven. Plenty more action still to come. We'll be back.